Okay, 1913. Good luck. That should be green there. Just gone green now. 7,000 games are rapid for my opponent. That's really good. I've done just short of 300, I think it is. 293 I'm up to now. Let's develop the bishop early. London structure this time. Not something I normally do, but a bit of variety. So we're both going to get castled. But see, it is rapid this, so I don't want to play too crazy quick. I'm just going to go c6. Actually, let's get the knight up first, then maybe knight forward. Let's go forward. Yeah, we're probably just playing this a little bit too fast right now. Do I launch a pawn and encourage something here? I'm going to play a5 there. I don't need to pre-move, it is rapid, I don't really need to do that, but if he takes with the knight, I'm going to take with the bishop, not the pawn, so I guess it's a safe pre-move. Okay, he has pushed forward, so I assume I want to play an early b6 to challenge this. It could be weakening, but in the long run I've got a backward pawn, but I think it's something I need to do. Okay, so he's played out to attack the bishop. So I assume I need to take the knight first and attack the rook. I'll do gain a knight, lose a bishop, gain a rook, lose a bishop, gain a knight, lose a knight. I'm going to take there first. Now I hit the knight here as well. If he takes here though, I'm attacking the rook, so I think he's gone wrong. So has he? Gain a rook, lose a bishop, gain a knight, lose a knight. And I've got a queen, 2 rooks and a knight. He'll have a queen, rook. Yeah, I think he's gone wrong on here. I think I can take the rook. Now, how do we deal with this? I assume I want to take and trade the other rook off. And then go here. Maybe here immediately as well. But it's got to be right to trade off the rook. Then try and deal with this and then maybe push forward. I could try and go there, but I don't see the benefit to that. Oh, he's gone with that pawn. Okay, leaves me free to kind of push. I'm going to go across first and attack the pawn. Okay, now I think I'm going to push forward, but let's take our time. It might unleash his bishop, which could be a problem. But here, to try and go here again, I'm weakening my structure a bit. So what about f6? Knight up, don't really quite like. I kind of like the idea of this, but feels like I'm going slightly wrong. But to try and push forward though, no, I'm going to do it. It might ultimately allow his bishop in if I do ideas like this, but I want to try and get forward. Maybe the knight round something could be good if I time this push at the right moment. But I must push one of the pawns at some point. Oh, has he actually done that? Wow, now that I did not expect. Okay, I've got to take back. Boy, I certainly didn't expect that. So I assume queen up here should be good for me. Take and push. Knight across should be cleanly winning. So up looks to be a good candidate move. I threaten a check as well if he doesn't trade, but I think it's a good move. Pawn down, knight across. I can come back to c8. If he takes on e5, I can take the b4 pawn. So I don't think he can afford to trade here, and he has. So I assume I'm just much better and winning here. I assume I am. Now, if I go here, he takes. I can't actually take there in one go, so I'd step across, he then goes here. So what if I go here? If he takes, I take this pawn. If he pushes, I just get behind, don't I? But here, if he comes forward, just got to be a bit careful. But surely here, white square. So here, if he comes down across, takes, knight across, he's not in time to defend this, is he? So I just take. Yeah, I'm going here and then rook across. And I don't think he can defend the pawn. I think I just hit the pawn, collect, and that should be game over. I can then sack the knight. He's just played this too quickly at the wrong moments. Okay, so now I can at least go across here and then definitely cover the back rank. What if I go here and attack the pawn? He comes down, then I've got a problem. So go here just to cover the back. And then just step onto a light square somewhere. Bring the king across. I should be winning. Oh, so that actually allows my knight to redeploy, I think. Yeah, I don't think I go here. Although I can check and go behind. I just attack the pawn. If he defends it... No, I'm making it complicated. Let's just go here with a view to coming here. So now he can't push the pawn. I can try and free up the king. Okay, so I assume I need to start running the king. Let's bring the king up. I still have to pay attention just so it doesn't go wrong. Knight here is a blockade. A knight here, maybe he can still push. Ah, but depends where his king goes. Let's see where he goes. He can't really afford to step across this side. So do I concede? Hold on, what's wrong with just going up here now? Just attack the pawn. Bishop back, just up. You just go here. If I get this outside pawn, it should be an easy win. Should be. I mean, if he comes here... I mean, I can even just drop the knight back and use the knight as a blockader, like I say, but then this pawn's not under attack. He's gone there, so what about knight here now? That does allow him to push, but I could just take, couldn't I? So knight here hits the bishop. If he pushes, I simply take and I cover the promotion square. So knight there is my candidate move. Bishop drops back, just a simple king back. It's got to be winning. And I'm covering the promotion square. Worst case, I can sack the knight for pawn. And I'm up in exchange. That should be the worst case, I hope. Okay, get the cursor off the board so there's no accidental slips. Okay, we get a good win. Very good.